Yeah, we live. And basically today, one of the main things happening right now is the introduction of Canvas on ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT just changed how you write code, right? How you write and how you code, basically. And they did that using a platform or a tool, or rather an option called GPT-4 with Canvas. It's still in beta mode, right? But basically you can collaborate on writing and code. So we're going to check it out in a bit. So ideally what I'm going to do right now is put this prompt, which is write a blog post about digital marketing using AI. So let's see what it's going to bring up. So as you can see, it kind of brings out a box where it's actually typing the actual blog post. Then yeah, this is what I was waiting for. So it divided the screen into two. At the left hand side, it's kind of like a place where you can continue chatting. And at the right hand side is where you can see the results or the outcome of what you typed or the prompt you put it. So yeah, this is the blog post it's writing, and it's pretty quite cool. This kind of reminds me of Google Docs to some extent, how you can, customize a couple things or select a couple things at the left or right hand side, while the actual blog or whatever copy you are writing is in the middle or the left or right. And I mean, as this is going on, let me just quickly switch to the actual page that spoke about it, which is introducing Canvas. This came out October 3, and you can see a new way of working with ChatGPT to write and code. You can see at the left hand side, just like the way we saw in the actual ChatGPT, where you can even upload documents, which I'll get to that in a bit. You can edit it, and it's better collaboration with ChatGPT. You can suggest edits, so ChatGPT offers inline suggestion and feedback. You can adjust and length, edit the document length to be shorter or longer. You can change reading level, adjust the reading level from kindergarten to graduate school, which is really cool. I'll show you in a bit. You can add final polish to check for grammar, clarity, and consistency, and you can also add emojis. And if we scroll down here, you can also code in Canvas. So you can review code, so it allows you to provide again inline suggestions to improve your code. You can add logs, you can add comments, you can fix bugs. Apparently I heard you can do one-click fix bug. Yeah, and you can port to different languages, so you can translate your code to JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, Java, CC, Plus or PHP, and the likes. It goes on like that. But yeah, as you can see, look at draft a short blog post for my. And you can see this is exactly how it pops up. But don't worry, we're going to show you in live. So let me go back to ChatGPT. And here we have our blog post. Okay, this is it. So the first thing, like I say, is, I could edit this. See, so you can literally edit directly, just like Doc or Microsoft Word, right? You could click this option over here, and it shows you edit or explain. All right, so I can say, make it sound more engaging, although this is already really good. I like this already. See, and it updates it for you. The rise of AI in digital marketing, revolutionizing strategies for an engaging future. And you can do the undo button, which goes back to the previous version of it, which is really, really cool. You can also copy. So the rise of AI in digital marketing, transforming strategies for a smarter tomorrow. I think this is even a little bit more engaging. So if we keep going, I could go over here, right, and I could say make it simpler, and it's going to edit every single thing to make the entire article simpler to read. So how AI is changing digital marketing, which is more direct, more simple. Digital marketing is always changing, and AI is making a big impact to what used to be science fiction. Is now essentially a tool for personalized marketing data analysis. You can see, so it's simpler to read, right? This is really cool, right? So now let's check out the options at the right. So at the top bottom right here, this pen icon, you can see suggest edits, adjust the length, reading level, add final polish, and add emojis. So let's see suggest edits. And you can see in real time it's going through everything, like how his AI is changing. So I can see how it's changing it in real time. I can see how it's adjusting in real time. You can see a specific example and the likes, but for some reason it failed to comment. It says I had a comment suggesting the inclusion of examples, specific tools, and more detailed insight to make the writing more engaging and practical. However, there was an error in applying this comment. Let me know if you'd like to me to assist further or make any adjustments. So apparently it's having an error. Like I said, it's in beta mode, so ideally we're going to have more mistakes before the actual one comes out, but you saw it in real time when it was changing and adding suggestions to it. So let's check the other one, which is adjust the length, and it's going to ask you, do you want to keep current length or longer or shorter. So let me go a little bit longer and let me see how it should do that. And you can see again in real time, it's going through it all and it's enlarging each paragraphs to make the text longer. So that's really quite cool. You know, if you want to make it shorter or longer, this is how you go to make your word count. So as you can see over there, I've expanded the text to provide more detailed explanations and added additional insight to make it 50% longer while maintaining clarity. So that was a good one. So let's go over here again and let's see reading level. So this is, I think this has to be my favorite because it has all the way to high school, college, graduate school, which is the highest, and I think the lowest is kindergarten. So there's middle school, there's keep going at the current level, there's high school. So I could go to middle school, just make it very simple. As you can see, digital marketing is always changing and AI is making a big difference. What used to be something out of a sci-fi movie is now an important tool for personalized marketing, data analysis, and better customer experience. AI is changing how brands connect with people, making marketing campaigns more focused, efficient, and successful. Yes, how AI is making digital marketing better and more interesting. So today people want personalization, they want brands to understand their needs. So it's quite, marketers deal with a lot of data every day from website visits. It's really, really simple, right? Which is really cool. This is really cool. So I could go and check which other options there. There's reading level, there's add final polish to it. Then I click on this and basically it's just going through everything to make sure it's clean, clear, concise, crisp, making sure there isn't any errors, which is really, really cool. So another thing, is that if something is difficult to really understand, something like this, NLP, natural language processors, for example, I could just go through this, right, and ask ChatGPT, explain this to me, and over here it's going to do it. So NLP is a field for AI that focuses on the interaction between computers and human language. It helps machines understand, interpret, and respond to human language in a way that is both meaningful and useful. In digital marketing, NLP is used to enhance chatbots, improve customer interactions, and analyze customer feedback to provide more personalized and effective responses, which is really cool. So you can also explain it at the other side for you if you that. And the last but not the least is adding emojis. So yeah, the emojis, right? It's quite a lot. I don't want to wait for everything to show up, but as you can see, it's a lot, and I don't think I can use it this way. But you get the idea. It's just to make sure, if you want emojis there. But for some reason it's taking time, so I'm just skip this, right? So which other one? That's basically, so you can suggest edits, you could adjust the length, you could adjust the reading level, you could add final polish, and you could add emojis, and you get a really nice and decent blog post that you could then touch on, right? Edit directly, or make changes, and there you go. So there's another thing you can do, which is you could upload a document and integrate it. So I'm going to upload one for my system. So I'm going to upload this particular one, and I could just say it should integrate this into the blog, and you can see as at the left is doing that, although I don't know why it's not doing this at the right, which is weird. But it's actually doing that at the left hand side. So you still have it over how its AI is changing, and let's see exactly. So it's integrated it, chatbot, content creation, optimization, better ad campaigns, faster Airbnb, future of AI digital marketing. He did that. He had added a couple things that were inside the documents into it, but again, like I said, I don't know, I'm not too sure why it's not doing that on the canvas. But then again, like I said, it's in beta version. There's going to be bound to be a couple errors here and there, but that's the idea of it. For the coding, I'm not so good with coding, so I'm just going to scroll over to the website and show exactly how it is. So you can see, help me write an API web server, and it's doing just that. It's writing everything. You can ask ChatGPT, like I explained earlier, add votes for sign up and login, and you can see it pops everything up. I like the way it's, the blue distance is going along with it. Hello world, again, you can greetings, your devote, so you can edit it directly from the canvas, which is pretty cool, right? Yeah, this is the right option. So it gives another 5 options: code review, portal language, fix bugs, add logs, and add comments. And code review, which is really cool. So it's going to show you all the errors, the comment log, sensitive information such as this, and it's going to apply. So it's suggesting the things you could do, and it's also going to implement the suggestions for you. It's kind of like a cheat code, to be honest. Over here you can see portal language, so different types of languages. If you want JavaScript, if you want PHP on Python, it does that for you automatically. And yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so I'm not going to go through it because I'm not so much of a coder, but you get the idea of it. this is really, really cool. Like I said, it's in beta mode, so we saw a couple errors here and there. It's it differs from person to person. I've seen someone use it without having any errors. Me, I'm using a couple errors, so it might be, but by the time you might be watching this, most likely they would have fixed it. It's a really incredible tool. I feel this is a game changer, even if you had multiple game changers in the past. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Please do like, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.